What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're clicking on this video, you are here to see the review of my 2024 Yamaha MT07. I do want to get out of the way, this isn't really a video on like an in-depth riding review and like what I think of the bike. However, I will say that it's an amazing bike. So if you're thinking about getting it, what are you waiting for? Just go to the dealership, buy one already, slam your credit card on the table and take one home, because this bike, they are just completely amazing. If you want to know a little bit more on kind of like why I say that and learn a little bit more about the bike before purchasing it, that's definitely a video that I can do. But this video is more of the mods and upgrades that I've done to the bike since I've had it. I haven't had this bike for quite a year yet. I want to say March will be a year, and it's currently December 21st. Either the 21st or the 22nd. I don't even know what day of the week it is, to be honest with you. But we're going to go over the mods and stuff that I have on this bike, just because personally, whenever I get a new motorcycle or I look into getting a new motorcycle, one of the first things that I do is go on and look for mods. One thing that I will say about the MT07 is that there's really not too much out there. You see a lot for the older models, and maybe just because this is a 2024 and it is a newer body style, like the newer headlight, it is one of the newer models. You know, after Yamaha did change a whole bunch of the bodywork and stuff, so people are still kind of coming up and like fabricating things, so maybe that's why. But the stuff that I do have on this bike, I am very, very happy with. So to jump first things first, I'm not going to go in any specific order, I'm just going to kind of bounce to different things that I have on the bike. One thing that I will point out is my valve cap stems. So right here I have the oil slick one, same as on the back tire. Where is it? Up on the top. So these I actually bought for my first ever motorcycle. I took them off and put them on this bike whenever I sold my old bike, and ended up buying this one. So it's just kind of something cool that I just kind of want to pass down the line. So I mean, if you like that idea and you want to go for it, hey, send me $5. No, just kidding. But so that was one kind of cool thing just to point out. But kind of going into something that I'm sure everybody wants to know about, that's going to be the exhaust system. I know that's one thing that I look a lot for whenever buying a bike, is a different exhaust. I don't like the big super long ones. I like kind of like the short side exit ones, which the stock exhaust that was on this motorcycle, I can pop a picture on the screen right here. I really love the look of that. It's just nobody can hear you, and that's horrible. With this is a Aero Pro racing system. I love it. It is a bit pricey. I want to say it was around the $1,600 range. I thought I heard a motorcycle. I do hear a motorcycle. Okay, back on track. So this system is about $1,600 if I remember correctly. So yes, it is very pricey, but you got to keep in mind it is a full system. So from the headers all the way down, full brand new system, really easy to put in. I'm an idiot. I did it myself, and the bike runs great. So you really don't have anything to lose there. And then I will do a startup. I'm going to leave that for a little bit later. We'll do a startup, get a couple revs, and maybe we'll even spin it around the block or something real quick. So that's the exhaust. We went over the stems, the exhaust. One thing that I will recommend too with naked sport bikes is getting a radiator guard. This right here is a metal guard that I put. I'm in Florida right now. I recently moved here from Nebraska. In Nebraska, you have a lot of gravel roads, a lot of rocks, dirty streets, stuff like that. So you get a lot of rocks and stuff that kick up. You don't want to damage your radiator. That's just extra money and extra headache that you have to go through. So buying a radiator guard is 100% worth it, in my opinion. Next, we'll go ahead and go over all of my lights and stuff that I have on here. So let's turn it on. I'm going to throw on the flashers. Let's see. Integrated tail light, TST Industries, as well as my plate mount. The plate mount does sit a little low. A lot of you might ask if I've ever been pulled over, if I've ever had any issues with it. In Nebraska, I've asked several different officers that I knew just if that was okay, and they said it was fine. It wasn't until I moved to Florida where I was pulled over for it by one officer, but I've had several other right behind me, and nobody's ever stopped me and said anything about it. So I guess it kind of depends on whoever pulls you over, I guess. But stock, this bike, you know, most motorcycles come with that horrible like hang down fender. That was one of the first things that I got rid of. The TST integrated tail light. This is the smoked one, by the way. I just like the smoke look better than the clear, but regardless, it's a really awesome tail light. So if it's one that you want, I would highly recommend it. I got it in a bundle with, of course, the tail light, the plate mount, and the turn signals. So stock, this bike comes with some really long turn signals on the front as well. So I went ahead, got rid of those, and those are the TST turn signals. Let me go ahead and turn this off. If I can find the button, I'm about to honk the horn. Oh my god, there it goes. And then it also does have the running lights on the side. So I went ahead and went with amber for the running lights, and these two can actually be different colors. So you could have like blue running lights and amber turn signals. I just thought the amber, like that orangish color, looked really good with the blue. So that's why I ended up going with that. But you have white, blue, there's a couple different options. I want to say orange is one of them too. Not the amber, but it's like a different orange. There's a couple different options on TST. So TST Industries, check it out. If you have any motorcycle, you should be able to find different parts for it on their website. Definitely a good place to go to. Let me see here. Oh, of course. Okay, here, let's turn this off so I don't have a dead battery by the end of this video. ASV levers, I did go on Amazon and bought I think they're called like MFZ or something like that. It's like the cheap version of ASV. I did have those for a little while, and I decided, you know what? I love this bike so much. I don't see it going anywhere. I'm going to get some ASV levers. And they were like $140, $150 a piece. So yeah, they are pretty pricey, but they are very nice. They're so worth it. If you guys don't have ASV levers, I would really recommend it. These are the shorty levers. I do really like the shorty levers versus the longer ones, but these are really nice. Kind of up on this same top end of the bike, I do have the bar end mirrors. These are just Amazon bar end mirrors, nothing special. They work really great. I enjoy them. They work perfectly for me because I wanted to get rid of the big, bulky mirrors that stick out. And ever since doing that, the bike feels, when you're on it, it feels so much lighter and easier to move around, which I know a pair of mirrors doesn't really make the bike all that lighter, but it's just, I don't know, like you don't feel so like congested in the front, which is nice. And then last but not least, this little thingy right here, this little windscreen, got that put on there just as kind of like an extra. The main reason that I got it was I had saw somebody with an MT09 who had one, and it looked really, really good. Now, I don't hate the look of this. I do like it, but it's not really, like, I would be fine without it, you know? So it's kind of one of those weird things of, I had an Amazon gift card that I needed to burn, and that's what I happened to burn it on. The only other thing to kind of go over, which is pretty neat. Oh, here, I do have these as well. It was hiding from my Insta360 rod. These little plates right here. So this right here is just some blinking plates for the rear pegs. I don't ever have anybody that rides on the back with me, so I went ahead and got rid of those just to kind of clean it up, make it look a little more open. I just kind of like the look of it, so I went ahead and did that. Only other thing to get into is the Insta360 rod that I have right here. I have a little clamp that clamps on right here. You can unscrew this, and this whole thing just moves freely around, and you can tighten it up wherever you want it. I keep it right about here, and I run it right out the back. And that's what you would put your Insta360 on. The little piece of Velcro right there too. Usually I'll wrap this around the rod just for extra support, but as you can see, there's really no bounce to it. I mean, when I'm pushing on it and pulling it, then yeah. Oh no. Oh man, time for a new rod. Broke the damn rod. Well, that's going in the bloopers. Will it even screw back in? Yeah, it will. Damn, that sucks. But that's the Insta360 rod. I was going to say, you know, if you want the most bang for your buck, buy the one directly from them. And as you see, it just broke on me. So do with that as you please. But no, the motorcycle mount right here, this piece is great. For the $50 that you spend on the actual motorcycle bundle, just for that piece is well worth it. The rod, you can buy them on Amazon for like $10. I do have one in my backpack, but that one's very like small and easy to handle. That can be taken out of context really bad. And the other one is big and harder to handle, which can also be taken out of out of context very badly. But let's see, that's pretty much it for the bike review. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know. Let's go ahead, turn this on, and we'll get a little exhaust check for you guys. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it pretty well. I have my microphone inside my helmet, so I don't really know if this will do the bike much justice. But believe me when I say it is very loud. So let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and start it up. Yeah. So that's just idle. Idle, it's not too bad. It does sound really good. Also, there is no baffle in this exhaust. I do have a baffle for it, but when moving to Florida, the people are crazy here. You need to be heard. So I went ahead, I slid it out. So you can keep it in there. It does sound really good with the baffle as well, but with the baffle out of it, this thing is just like a complete menace. Let's go ahead and get a couple revs in too. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It is definitely really crazy. I really enjoy it though. $1,600, I didn't really want to spend that much on exhaust, but welcome to motorcycling. If you don't have a motorcycle and you're looking to get one, say goodbye to your paychecks, because this is where it goes. But it's worth it though, right? But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the little review on my 2024 Yamaha MT07. If you have any questions or you have any different types of videos you guys would like to see me do, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We want to try to shoot as much content as we can. I can also do a video going over my helmet setup, kind of what I have going on. Right now, currently, I have a GoPro Hero 10 on my helmet. Then I also do have a Insta360 that I use as well. So I can go ahead and do videos kind of going over my equipment and how to record videos and stuff like that for any of you guys that kind of want to get into the same thing. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.